This is Janet Gershuk from Southwold Scribblings.
Bring your heart, bring your dreams. It's time for Southwold Scribblings.
It's a bit noisy in here. I'm in a hospital still, but I've been asked to draw the curtains to respect other people's privacy, and that's why. I don't know why. So I'm in here with the curtains drawn, and they have this lovely system where they ring the bell for food. And they've just rung it, so I'm sorry you missed it. So there's a breakfast, there's a lot of food going on. Breakfast, lunch, and 6 p.m, which is probably you get very confused because the food is very, very good. Such large portions, I'm not complaining, but it's hot, and it feels good, and it makes you feel better. And they don't mind if you leave anything at all. So, and I just wanted to show you what's been happening. And so, here on my trolley is the empty packet of pills that I took the tablets in, and then you don't want to know. Look, you don't want to know what's in there. I know, but I won't share it with you today. So it's bizarrely enough, even though it's an unusual experience, and it is for everybody in this ward. We've got 6 females in this ward. And everybody's been taken by surprise because, as I said, as once said, that thing can change your life. And I've had a broken hip, I will tell you that, and they fixed it. And I've just gone down to X-ray to make sure they fixed it well. But then before that, a junior doctor came round, the physio came round, the meals come round. You get 2 lots of cups of tea. It sounds like your favourite restaurant or favourite hotel somewhere. And so lots of cups of tea and everything. And biscuits, tea and biscuits, and it sort of blends together the unusual and what you get used to. It takes a lot of thinking about, but you get used to suddenly. I mean, come nearer. I had never shown. This is a terrible thing to say. I've never shown my bits to so many people in such a short time. See. They don't mind, they don't care. They do care, but they don't mind. And you have to remind them possibly that you need a bit of privacy. And that's important, I think, for you and for them to know. Because, they're taking X-rays and all those sorts of things. And each time you think, oh my goodness me. But then, they go about their job very efficiently and it works. They automatically draw the curtains. It's just having a towel somewhere that covers bits and pieces that you've never shown to anybody before. For a very long time. All right. So it's an interesting atmosphere. So this is quite. It's very efficient atmosphere. They come round with their tablets. Obviously, they know what they're doing, and it feels all right. As I say, very strange circumstances. And what then happens, I've realised, is you then form relationships with these other 6 women. And all the stories that come with them. A lot of them are talking about their dads, actually, and where they went. And then there was the mums came into it, and then the grandchildren, and then their children come and visit. And I can't tell you, I watch it. And I've had visitors as well, of course, and the face changes. It beams when there is someone that they love around them. And it's just so joyous to see. And then you find out about the nurses. And you have to be careful that you don't come hospitalised so quickly because we're all sort of clinging on to these people that make our life more of a routine than it was before, of course. And we have to make sure that we don't get too attached to them, which I know it's going to find it very difficult for me. So then you find out where they're going on holiday and what day they're going on holiday, what the next day's off. And it forms, if you can picture this, it forms a whole big circle of information flowing backwards and forwards between the nurses and the doctors and the nurses and with the patients. All right, lovely. Yes, please, yeah. So I've just been offered some lunch, and I have to say it's a very large lunch, and I'm just going to hold it. Can I just open it and see what the lunch is like?
Cauliflower cheese.
So cauliflower cheese, I can't even lift it. It's so heavy. It's so big and it's so hot. Thank you very much indeed. And just to say a big thank you to everybody that makes this place work so well and so efficiently. The doctors, the nurses who are very caring and they take note of every detail. You get lovely hot food, large portions, of course, of which I should actually, decline, but I haven't. And then, as I said, finally, you get the relationship between the people on the ward, which is very, very important. Otherwise, you can feel quite isolated and alone. So, and then you get the nurses and the patients having relationships in terms of when they're going on holiday, and you do want to go on holiday, but you'd rather they stay here and look after you. So, this has been Janet Gershwin, Southwold Scribblings. Take care. I will, and thank you.
She's got laughter, she's got tears. Janet Gershwin through the years. Bring your heart, bring your dreams, 'cause it's Southwold Scribblings. Oh yeah.